smart city movement has been around for a long time, but primarily it's been about how big companies have partnered with City Hall to create solutions that deliver services for cities. The next smart city movement is upon us, and it's an entirely different solution. It's now figuring out how we engage all of the people in the city to collaborate and use their own creativity and innovation to drive solutions that make their cities a better place to live, work, and play. The next phase of smart cities is going to involve a whole new type of infrastructure. Cities have always laid the foundation for growth and benefits for the people in the cities by creating infrastructure, things like roads and walls and water systems. Well, in the digital age and the IoT age, a new type of digital infrastructure is now becoming the responsibility of cities. The way to create sensor platforms across cities that create data and allow people to use that data to solve problems. At GE, we think that lighting becomes the fundamental foundational platform for that, and the broadest IoT platform in the world, because it gives you a way to collect, sense, and understand data in a very ubiquitous way across a city. Cities are faced with an overwhelming set of problems, and to try to manage a way to build solutions for them with the limits on budgets and capital they have is a huge issue for them. In the new smart cities model, by engaging the workforce around them, by engaging university students, by engaging entrepreneurs and innovators, they can build a model to help other people help the city. In fact, make the whole community part of the solution. But to do that, the cities have to invest in infrastructure to make that possible. So we spend a lot of time talking to cities about how do they look at things like their capital infrastructure budgets and decide, can I carve a portion of it off to create the opportunity to build a digital infrastructure? That will then give me a multiplier effect because I'll unleash the entire community in building solutions for us. And that's the key to going out and building a new economic model in the new digital age. Becoming a smart city today requires city leadership to think beyond the boundaries of City Hall. Not just what can I do for cities, but how do I engage more people in the ecosystem? And this fundamentally requires leadership. Leadership to pull in the universities and the students, the public schools to be part of the solution, not just beneficiaries of the outcome. Leadership to set an agenda to say these are the problems that we want to solve. And city leaders who can take this mantle and run forward and say, here's our agenda for the problems I'd like us to fix as a community. Maybe they can inspire not only the universities to work on the problems and help solve it, providing hands-on skills for the next technical era, but also then give those great solutions space to go innovate and grow and try to become solutions that can be exported from that city to solve problems in other cities. So now you've actually created economic value and GDP growth, but it really takes that leadership to set an agenda and build the ecosystem around it. For cities to realize the visions that are coming forward in this space and thinking about how they're going to work over the next several decades, they have to start realizing that there's a shift upon them. There's a new type of infrastructure that's never been done before. There's a new partnership between public, private, universities, entrepreneurs, and investors at a level that hasn't had to happen in the past. They actually have to see themselves as the hubs in the community and a way to drive that. Partnering with companies like industrial companies like GE provides a different angle for how to deliver the type of infrastructure that's necessary. Industrial companies have been around for a long time. Right? They build infrastructure that's rock solid, that can withstand the use and the time and the work that it takes to not only put up equipment but maintain it for a long period of time and allow it to be upgraded so it can continue to add value. So as cities bring together these ecosystems, partner with industrial companies like GE to provide the foundation of the infrastructure, really unleash a whole new economic growth engine for the community.